Week 21 of Wheel to Wheel's fourth season. We are live in Canada, more specifically Montreal today for the Canadian Grand Prix. Some juicy stuff to discuss before we go. So let's get right to it. We will look at some of the stuff there that is as a result of last week. First and foremost, we run through the standings. Ronanosaurus with another massive win. We will talk more about his prospects later on. Second was Blue Gunner with Budge getting another podium in this final stint in the season. As you know, we're with realistic cars. We've swapped the cars twice already this season from what they started with. So you drive 3 different cars in theory throughout the season based on where you stand and how many points you scored at that point in the season. Okay, so we had Bunsey in fourth with a fastest lap. Also, that would be a 12-point score with 1 plus for the fastest lap. Rory Drain followed him in 5th with Is a Hero in 6th, Mayo Man in 7th, Elite Carbon in 8th with, sorry, I beg your pardon, we have 2 7s there. We have a mistake by the official postings. We had something going on there. Elite Carbon in 8th, needless to say. Everybody else then was followed by that in 8, 9, 10. 9, 10, 11, which is Major Jam, Vernie Vern, Carbon again. So that's maybe the mistake there. So that would have been Vernie Vern in 10th, with Big Knockos 11th, Angry Comedian and Mormick finishing 13th onwards. Everybody else DNF'd. Thank you very much. Very confusing table this week from those who update. Much appreciated for doing it all the same. But here we go. The odds for this week. We note Bunsey still odds-on favourite. This is going to be a really interesting race for him and season 4. Budge 3-1, dropping from 2-1. He's getting consistently good podiums, but he is finding it difficult to catch Ronanosaurus and Bunsey at the very front. So Big Knockos at 3-1, Rory Drain, Mayo Man at 5-1, as well as Welsh Wizard. Elite Carbon at 6-1, K Flemo at 7-1, as is Chameleon, Supreme Bio. Major Jam at 8-1, Blue Gunner at 9-1, as is a Hero. 10-1 for both Buff Lucas and Mormick. Kaiser Gunner at 12-1, Why Not See at 16-1, and Iron Man falling all the way to 20-1. That's an incredible fall for him. Now, looking at this, folks, this is where it's at. This is where we're at. This is what I wanted to bring to your attention. Bunsey, 70 points ahead in the championship. He is 270 with Ronanosaurus just breaking the second place or the 200 mark in second place. Angry Comedian in 157 with 157 Major Jam, and Budge there 145 and 140 respectively, and Mayo Man back there with 130 as Blue Gunner and Rory Drain and Elite Carbon all in close proximity to that. As I say, somewhere between anybody between 9th and 6th can swap at any given stage based on results in a single race because they are so damn close. What I would say is that, and that's interesting, Ronanosaurus misses today's race according to the attendance record that we have on our public or on our private Discord. What I would like to say is that means for Bunsey, if he finishes in 5th with a fastest lap, in 5th or better, Bunsey will take the championship tonight. That's the end of it. He will be on 180 full stop. He needs 9 points today to get there. If he does 6th with a fastest lap, he also gets championship. He gets the championship win. If he gets to 6th without a fastest lap, it means Ronanosaurus will need to win out with all fastest laps, and for Bunsey not to score for 3 straight races. Bunsey is likely at the with the odds that you have on him there today, Bunsey is likely to tie this all up today. Even if this dude does not win today, the only person can take the championship off him at all this season is Ron Anasaurus. Everybody is out of contention mathematically. Mathematically, Angry Comedian is out, Major Jam is out, and here's the big news, folks. We will have a new wheel-to-wheel championship regardless of what happens for the rest of the season. Budge is no longer in the championship standings or within a mathematical chance of winning the championship. He is out. We will have a new championship. That will be the first time in wheel-to-wheel history that will have ever happened. So that is massive news. I don't know if everybody was aware of that. I'm pretty sure Bunsey knows exactly what the hell way he stands. But that is the facts, folks. That is where it is today. 3 races remain. 78 points maximum for a single driver is available. And that means that only Ronanosaurus can actually catch Bunsey at the very front. And it means we are guaranteed a new champion in season 4. Boom! There it is. That is where it's at. That is how it is. It's incredible scenes. I think it's a credit to where Bunsey has been. 3 races left and 78 points available, 70 points ahead. Sorry, there's 3 races after today, but nobody outside of Ron Anasaurus can catch him either way, even if there was. That I apologise. There is 4 races left with a possible 104 points available, but 104 wouldn't be good for Angry Comedian anyway. It would only bring up to 261, so he's already eliminated Angry Comedian on 157. But Ron Anasaurus, the only one in contention. If Bunsey gets 6th with a fast lap or better, he is the champion tonight. If he finishes 5th or above, he is champion regardless of the fastest lap. And even if he finishes 6th with no fast lap, Ron Anasaurus needs him to absolutely capitulate, get no points at all, and for him, he would need to get 3 wins with 3 fastest laps just to tie, and then it would come down to race wins. And we will have a look at where that stands later on. Okay, really quickly before we are called into the pit area for this week's race, there were 2 incidents that needed to be reviewed. One was Why Not See blocking Angry Comedian again, another driver blocking Comedian in quali, which resulted in an automatic qualifying ban for Why Not See this week. And Elite Carbon received a 10-second penalty and 4 points for resetting to track on lap 18. It looks like. I think it is. Yeah, that is 18. And he moves down to 10th place, which explains the confusion earlier on. He was in 70s and 10th, which means at 7th. Just take out. We'll have a look at that again on the table. Elite Carbon will be back to 10th place, removing but they did not remove the 7th place Elite Carbon. Okay, but also he did not provide footage, which received 2 points for as well. This results in him now accumulating 10 points on the season, and he will receive a qualification ban in this race today. Okay, we haven't had any update on the Constructor Championships. It is down to really in this case, I suppose, the top 3 at a stretch. Mayo for Jam can push. Brown Cocktail are closest, but again, Team Bungun doing great things as a result of Bunsey being incredibly fast at the front and winning a lot of races. Woo! There we go, folks. Still up in the top right-hand corner, we have what I reminded you of all last week was the fact that at the end of February this month, or at the start of March, we will have an opportunity for all those drivers who have come to us and said, "Hey, how do I get involved?" You get involved by signing up for this race on the public Discord. You see that QR code right in the middle? Scan that QR code right in the middle and you will be brought directly to all my socials and the Wheel to Wheel socials, TikTok and Discord. What you should do there is you should go into the public Discord for Wheel to Wheel and you should sign up in the announcement section for the end of or between seasons race that will determine 3 positions on next week's or next season's reserves. So if you want to do it, if you want to be in, that's how you do it. That's how we do it. I haven't got much time to go through it. On the bottom right hand side, we have, of course, the championship as it stands now and the way they are divided up into the cars. We are unrealistic, and we've seen there since Budge has been put into his AlphaTauri, he has been performing incredibly well, as has Elite Carbon in of late. Apart from obviously the incident we saw there a few minutes ago, but Ronanosaurus and Rory Drain in the Williams performing particularly well. Ronanosaurus getting a win in that Williams last week, despite being in the slowest car on a particularly fast track. Great driving by him, needless to say. It is nearly time to go. Let's get on to here and let's change up the old view screen for me. Woo, which one is it? Is it 3 or is it 1? I think it's 3. Let's go for 3. Nope, it's 1. as is typical. It is number 1, not number 3. And there we go. We will find out. I think we have invitations. We sure do. To the lobby. We will do that right now. We will jump into the lobby. And that is the start of, that's the intro we have for week 21. We're joining the lobby. We will have a look to see if Ronanosaurus is in. That all changes if Ronanosaurus is in today. Ronanosaurus keeps himself in check or in with a chance by beating Bunsey week in, week out. Bunsey realistically doesn't have to score any more than 34 points. But if Ronanosaurus misses this, that's 24 less. He needs, 25 less that he needs because of the extra lap scenario. So that means he needs very, very little to take the championship outright without any problem whatsoever. We will bring on Bunsey next week, regardless of how this goes, and ask him how he feels about how Season 4 has gone so far. This race, of course, is brought to you by Nemesis, the board game, and Dungeons and Dragons Wrath of Ashildon. Ashildon. We are spectating. We are in. It is good to go. Week 21 is underway. We are just waiting for everybody to get into the lobby. Screen bio. We are no sign of Ronanosaurus yet. Oh, and we have Wilfred Boney in Williams Racing. That's Rory Drain and Wilfred in the who are in the Williams, which means we have no Ronanosaurus this week. Definitely, that is confirmed, folks. We have no Ronanosaurus. That means the championship can be over with a 6th place and a fast slap or a 5th place outright for Bunsey this week. That's big. That's big. In other news, while we're waiting on that to fill up, let's have a look at the championship standings again. As I say, we'll just confirm that there we have. We take Elite Carbon out of that 7th place. Mayo Man finished in 7th with Major Jam, Vernie Vern, and Elite Carbon remain in that order in the championship. But Budge, 17 points behind Angry Chameleon. He was almost 80 points behind Angry Chameleon before this final stint in Wheel to Wheel Season 4, and he is 17 now behind him. That means that Budge finishes 2nd tonight, and Chameleon fails to score like he has done in successive races, and Budge takes over. B! Woo! How art thou, B? Very good to have you in. It is great to hear from you. Greetings to you too. It is fantastic. It is really, really nice to have you in. It is good to see people come in every so often, giving us a comment. And folks, if you haven't done so already, please give this stream a like or give us a follow on there for all your wheel-to-wheel action week to week, which we will bring to you. We are invited back to the game session once again. We are already in. Bunsey has arrived in the paddock. He is in and he's about to sit into his car. He is sat into that Aston Martin, the one that no doubt has won him this championship. There we go. It is good to see you be. Let's see where we are. Oh yeah, so let's see what other battles we have. We have Mayo Man on 130, all the way back to Elite Carbon on 120. Those guys there in 6th through 9th can all change very, very quickly over the course of one race. And Elite Carbon has been doing that in a big way of late. And it is possible tonight, depending on how the result goes, that Major Jam and Budge could conceivably knock Angry Chameleon off that 3rd spot and down 2 spaces if they both finish high enough to do so. That would be a Budge 2nd and a Major Jam 3rd. Wow. So Chameleon is now being reeled in by those guys who follow behind. It is conceivable if Mayo Man wins tonight with a fastest lap that he will put himself right in the hunt for one of those top 3 spots come the end of the season, or even a win today. But if Mayo Man scores big today, you have to imagine he's going to be there or thereabouts when this season ends for a season podium at the end. Woo! What an intro. We are 2 minutes away from kickoff. We are in the lobby and everybody is starting to ready up. Lobby has been updated. Everything seems to be in place. We have 35 laps around the Canadian Grand Prix today. The Gilles Villeneuve circuit Gilles Villeneuve. So there we are. We are on the countdown to begin quali. Folks, it is great to have you in. It is great. If you're watching this afterwards, I would like you to get your top 3 in there. I'm going to go with Bunsey taking the championship today with a 4th place. I'm going to go with Bunsey taking the championship with a 4th place. I'm going to say Budge in 3rd. I'm going to say Knockos in 2nd, and I'm going to give today's win. Let's see, who's winning today? Today's win goes to Mayo Man. I'm going with Mayo Man. So let's see. I'll get these into the chat. If you are watching this after the fact, I would like you to get your predictions in now and tell me who it is you think is going to win before you watch the race. First, Mayo Man. Boom. Second, who did I say? It was, oops, easy. Apologies, folks. First, Mayo Man. Second, Big Knockos. Third, Budge. And 4th, Bunsey. For the fourth, Bunsey. For the championship win. There we go. That is the predictions from the Meeps. Let's see how that looks. No, I didn't. My thing didn't go. Okay, so who's out? Is it Buffalookus again? Certainly looks like it. Broadcast. We will start with all this information. There we go. And we are good to go. It is season 4. I got a bit of an issue there with the fourth comment. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Ah, it's up twice. It came very slow. Okay, there we go. That is my prediction. That is my prediction. Okay, let's see. Buffa Lucas is on his lap, and so is Wilfred Boney. Where is Wilfred in comparison? Wilfred is only coming around through Sector 1. Buffa Lucas is nearly at the end of Sector 1, so we will follow him on board with Buffa. Let's go, Buffa. Let's get a good lap in to start this off. Let's see where we are. We have Angry Chameleon also on a lap, and Mormick, as is Kate Flemo, and now Big Knockos and Major Jam too. So, some still in the pits, some on an out lap. There is Rory Drain beginning his. So, it's a lot of people out right now. Just a few, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in the pits as he comes around into the final sector almost, along the hugely long back straight. Incidents previously between Kaiser Gunner and Vernie Vern, the fastest, the biggest and most popular TikTok on wheel to wheel there. What we're saying here for to start off this one, we're saying 112.8 from him. It is then up to Wilfred to see where he is. He comes around the final corner down the final straight. Where is he? Is he going to be better than 112.8? He isn't. He crosses 114. Let's see. We have Buffalo. Major Jam was next in line. He's a 112.4. The Angry Chameleon is gone back into the pits. He is not happy with the way he warmed up on that lap. Let's see who we've got here. It is Rory Drain who is warming up. He is not going to go for it on this lap. We had then Mormick who crossed the line 112.7. Big Knockos 112 flat, and beaten then by Tay Flemo, who is first into the 111s. Absolutely stonking lap to start off. Angry Chameleon back into the pits. So we have Is a Hero as he comes round. As he comes round the final chicane, we have the Wall of Champions right there on the right hand side. A really difficult one to stay away from. That's a 112 flat from Is a Hero in that Mercedes. We have Kaiser Gunner not going to sell time today because he has been disqualified out of this. But Is a Hero up to second, and we have Mayo Man. My race on there is the Red Bull of. It is the Red Bull of who? That must be the Red Bull of Kaiser, who's in the wall. Rory trained 128, but we did say he wasn't going to set a lap that time because he was warming those tires up again. Probably wasn't on a good one. Supreme Bio, as it comes down in through the second sector, is on and into that final. Oh, that is a bit of a worry there for Supreme Bio. But he makes that big hairpin turn, come down onto the final straight, or the big straight on the final sector. We will see where he finishes up. We will be watching Rory Drain in just a moment, or that may have been somebody else. At the 115, 116, a bad time right now for Supreme Boy. He's going to improve on that incredibly. He is going to burn some ERS to get around in a fast time, no doubt. And he wasn't valid anyway. So let's see, Bunsey, the man, the myth, the legend. Here he is. He is coming down that final straight. What is he going to do? Is he going to stamp his authority on this championship right now at this very moment in time by setting the fastest lap? Let's see where he goes. He's 110, 111, 111.5. He sets fastest lap. That is Bunsey announcing his championship win right there, folks. He is going to do it. I said fourth, he may be on form today. This may be where he needs to be to take this championship. Rory Drain coming around. He's on his third lap on these tyres. 113 as he comes into sector 3. He's likely to go back in. He's not going to go again, surely, with those tyres. Welsh Wizard has invalidated. He is not going again. Beg your pardon. Yeah, we had Rory go in, and I'm sure that Welsh Wizard coming around now. He's not going. He's 100% ERS. He may be lining up a fast lap on the second time of asking, not the first. Folks, zero time as we watch Welsh Wizard take it round into a fastest lap, or his flying lap, I beg your pardon, avoiding the wall of champions like the champion that he should be. This Mercedes going to play well for him. He cuts that corner absolutely to perfection. He doesn't want to go any more than that, or he will be invalidated as he comes around. As he comes in to the second chicane in Sector 1. There's a lot of chicanes in this one. Folks, get your predictions in right now. And I'm not watching the live stream. What a fucking dope. Sorry, excuse my language, folks. That is ridiculous. Anyway, thank God I've realised that before it's too late. Oh my God, there we go. There's the standings. Angry Chameleon is out of qualification. What the hell has happened there? Has he binned it? Where has Angry Chameleon binned it? Mormick on the fastest lap. There he is. Is that him in the wall? It is. I think that was Angry Chameleon in the wall. Oh my goodness. Chameleon will be... He has no way to prevent now Budge or anybody else being ahead of him in this. As a matter of fact, we see Budge, who's in 7th, who is just ahead of him. But we have Welsh Wizard jumping up with a 1:12.4 flap. 1:12.40. What a great lap from him. Bunsey stamping his authority on this championship, as we say. And Kay Flemo looking to respond to that 1:11.5. Oh, but he loses it on the final sector. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh goodness me. Let's see if anybody's coming. He doesn't want to be in the way of somebody as they come around there. And there is the, who is that? That was Why Not See, I think. No, it was Supreme Bio, as we see him come around once again. Let's see how he does here. He's valid on this one. And he's not much faster than he had been before. Still at 170 and 118. Quality is not where it is at for him. He is invalidated again, has he? That's not showing up for him. So there's something going on with the qualification for Supreme Bio, and Angry Chameleon is already back outside the top 10. Oh, that is crazy. So who's coming through Sector 1 now? Looks like we have a Sector 1 hold up here. Who's coming? And maybe a couple of more drivers who will, of course, take that take a space above Angry Chameleon at this rate. There is Budge. Is he on a lap now? He's on fresh tyres. 1:12.6. Can he improve? Let's see where he is at the end of Sector 2 as he comes down into the massive hairpin and into the final straight before the pit straight. Whew, let's see. As he comes down into Sector 3, it hasn't displayed what if he's up or down. But Budge is warming up those tyres, so this doesn't look like it's going to be a fast lap. It sure isn't, because he's only at 103, 104 as he comes down to the wall of championship or champions. So he is going to go again. Yeah, he is full ERS. He's going to go again. Our champion, who has been dethroned finally after all of that. Chameleon now down to 12th with Rory Drain jumping above him in the Williams. Let's see. Here is Supreme Bio. It is not giving me some information today, folks. I don't know why it is, but it's not telling me the deltas between laps, and it's not telling me it's going to be invalidated. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully, for the love of God, that this is not the case for the entire race, that we get all the information that we need. Okay, is he up? Is he down? He is coming down around the chicane in Sector 2 it is, as he approaches at high speed in this Alfa Romeo towards the big final hairpin. Big corner there as he comes around third. That's the third to last corner in this in this lap. and he heads down full whack. ERS, well gone. He is using everything he's got. He's pushing hard. He's 1:04. This is a little faster, all right, and he goes close right onto the grid. Sorry, the rumble strips on the right there, and he's going to set a 1:12.3, jumping the Angry Chameleon all the way up into 7th. Chameleon free falling in practice as a result of being in the wall. I don't know what happened to him, but it is not good. Blue Gun are also capable of deposing Chameleon one more space, as is some of the other guys behind. Elite Carbon still hasn't set a time. What is going on with Elite Carbon? Is he missing in action? Is he just waiting there? We shall see. 1:12, 1:13. He's not going to depose him this time. He has 1.7 seconds at one time. He needs to do better than that in order to get through. Okay, let's see. We have Welsh Wizard. We have Welsh Wizard out on track, and he is not improving. He is invalidated. He is going around the track again. He always seems to invalidate that first one, but let's see what happens. Fudge has gone 2 laps, and he's just trying to get back to the paddock. It looks like he is out of fuel, so it'll take him a little while to get back. How much time has he got left in this quali? No, he'll be coming, so he's good to go. Welsh Wizard is going to come up behind Budge now. We will watch him. But Angry Chameleon having an absolute mare. I think the Alpine has absolutely and utterly psyched Chameleon out of this championship altogether. Unbelievable. And he has gone in. So Welsh Wizard is not going again. Big Knockos in 6th position as he makes his way back to the pit. We have 5 minutes left, almost left in this. We have almost 5 minutes left in this quali as Big Knockos just makes his way around. It doesn't look like he's on a fast lap. He sure he isn't, because he hasn't even gotten. He's plus 18 seconds. He was letting people by. There we go. Everybody is in the pit, or worse, I'm fucking losing this again. I cannot believe it, folks. I cannot believe it. I know I am running perfect internet tonight. Oh no, we're good to go. I thought it was gonna crash there. Woo! I thought that was gonna get. I am running perfect internet tonight, folks. I made every bit sure that was the case. Mormick on a lap. Let's join Mormick in the Ferrari as he comes through sector 2. Is he down this time? We're getting the deltas now. Things seem to have improved. Let's see. Mormick as he comes down and around towards the big hairpin at the start of that long straight where you get a ton of opportunity to overtake. 0 time as we wait for Mormick. Oh, incredible stuff. Let's see. Mormick hurtling down there and straight into the pits, not going to finish that one. Mormick sitting in 4th though. What a great time with a 1:11.999. He is 1 of 4 in the 1:11s. Everybody else realistically in the 1:12s. Only Wilfred in the 1:13s at a set of time. Angry Chameleon is out of this quali, sitting in 13th and absolutely killing it. He's going mental in the pits, I'd say, as he had a long walk back to the pits before this race begins. Woo! There we go. Let's see who is out on a lap. It is Buffalucas. Let's see Buffalucas, my man. Is K Flemo in front of him? He sure he is. Is he down this time? He may very well. No, he's not. He is not down this time. He is going to go again. So it is Buffalucas next in line. Welsh Wizard is. He's not. He's going to go again. So he's waiting. Buffalucas is coming down that final straight, and he is at. He is going to probably go close. Oh no, he's not. He's falling back, and he hits. He's the one running closest to that wall of champions. But he is fully committed to this new lap. Let's see. We had K Flemo before. Mailman is idling on track. What is going on with he is letting people by. He is going to be one of the last across. So we'll stick with K Flemo, who is on a fast lap, and he is down almost 2 tenths in his time. It's not enough yet, but that pace till the end of the lap will be enough to depose Bunsey of this pole position. So let's see where we go. Is he going to improve as it happens? He is coming down around to the final chicane, the final two corners, and the wall of champions. As he runs really close, and that's the way you got to take it though, folks. And he is 110, 111. He is 10549. He is 6,000ths of a second away from deposing Bunsey. He can go again, but he doesn't have the ERS to do it, I don't think. Oh my God, woo! Mayo Man is going to be probably last across the line. We will see. Is a hero coming down through Sector 1. Who's in Sector 3? Who is in Sector 3 that's on a time? Mormick. Mormick is on a time. Let's see if people can improve. Looks like Angry Comedian has dropped again. There's Blue Gunner after deposing him. He's after going down 14th. And Mormick. Oh, don't do it, folks. Don't do it. We have enough of... Oh. What happened to Ayrton Senna? Who knows, Spider-Man? Who knows, indeed. And I cannot believe it. Spider-Man comes in. He comments, and we lose the feed. I don't know what's going on. It's not even giving me a warning. Oh, my God. It's a F1 2022 problem. I'm going to get back in there, folks. I am absolutely freaking raging at this stage. But... I appreciate all y'all for joining me. I apologize if this is the way it's going to be. I have made sure this week internet is fully secured and fully gone. So, or fully, it is just, it's 100%. There's nothing wrong with the internet. We have more than enough. It is just a case of, something with this game. It is a F1 2022 warning. F1, I'm just going to take down F1 2022 warning CF. Begins with CF, the warning is. We're going to see what that means at a later stage. But we will rejoin as quali comes to an end. Oh, there we go. I apologize, folks, for the way this is going on. It is heartbreaking to see this. I don't know if this is related to PS4 or what it is. I just can't imagine. I hope this is not going to be a problem for the rest of the session too. We were doing so well. There we go. We are going to watch as this comes to an end, and we will see where people stand. Bunsey does not need to improve because I don't think Flemo had enough in the tank to go another lap the way he was at that speed, and to pose him only 6,000ths of a second separating them. And there we have it, folks. It's Bunsey, Big Knockos. Bunsey, K Flemo, Big Knockos, Mayo Man, Major Jam, Mormick, Is a Hero, Budge, Welsh Wizard, Blue Gunner rounding out the top 10, Supreme Boy on 11, Buffalo Lucas in 12, Brewery Drain in 13th, with Angry Comedian in 14th. Oh, folks, I am so sorry. I don't know why that done that again. So, Brewery Drain in 13th, as we said. Let's follow it down. Bunsey getting fastest lap once again. He improved to 1:11.359. That's incredible. It would have deposed K Flemo even if he had slightly improved upon the previous time. But Big Knock goes up into third. Good for a second place in my mind. Mayo Man, Major Jam in fifth. Mormick in sixth. Is a Hero in seventh. Budge in eighth. Welsh Wizard in ninth. Blue Gunner in 10th. Supreme Boy on 11th, Buffalo Lucas in 12th, 13th for Angry Comedian, Wilfred Boney in 15th with Why Not See, Elite Carbon and Iron Man and Kaiser Gunner, not setting times. Whoa! So, in and amongst all those people at the back, Chameleon is going to find it tough to battle, especially with the fact that some of the guys back there have some serious cars. There's a Red Bull and a Ferrari behind him. So he is going to have to fend off those guys, which will probably affect how this race goes for him. Folks, if that were to end the way it was, it would be damn close between himself, Budge, and Major Jam Major Jam, I think, would go close to taking over Chameleon if he finished right there. Woo! Bunsey for the win today, I think, folks. Mormick bringing the heat. He surely is. He is surely bringing the heat. Let's see where we are. 0 time. Always time for a 0. Get the old pipes working. Woo! Let's see. We are sitting on the grid. We are waiting for people to press X when they have all done their setups. Angry Comedian probably going mental. Probably going mental. I cannot figure out what happened there. It looked like he was sitting on the side of the track in that Alpine, dejected as he has been since he took it. I don't recall how many points he scored in that Alpine, but it has been significantly less than the first 2/3 of this season. He is just waiting for this year to be over. He has been eliminated from championship chance, as has everybody else other than Ronanosaurus. But if the standings were to stand the way a qualification went, Bunsey will be your wheel-to-wheel season 4 champion. End of. Doesn't matter how it goes. Doesn't matter where anybody else finishes. Bunsey controls his destiny, and it is Bunsey's destiny to decide. Oi, 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 oi. There we go. It is good to see all, folks. It is good to see all. I hope this is not a thing. Our internet's perfectly fine. It has worked really well for me during the week, and I have connections on 2 levels now. So we are backed up to the backup here for internet. It is not that. There's something going on with this game that is quite troublesome and quite annoying. Let's see where we go. We will leave position change on for the start of this race as we do, just to see where we're at. But before we get to the start of the race, let's see what the tyres that have been suggested. It is all mediums or hards. Mayo Man the first of the hards, Blue Gunner the second of the hards, and everybody outside the top 14 is on hards. Anybody above 15, there's only mediums except for Blue Gunner and of course Mayo Man, and that is going to be a medium hard or a hard medium here. Softs do not do well for many laps on this one. It would be a 3-stopper with softs as far as I'm aware, and it really depends now on where it all, how many safety cars we have and what happens in this championship race. Let's see where we go. It is wheel to wheel season 4, race 21, week 21 in Canada. And Bunsey, not for the first time by any means, taking us around this as the lead, as the pole setter in this race. He is also in pole position when it comes to this championship. He finishes where he starts today, or anywhere back as far as 6th. He can still win this championship today. Put it all away as a result of Ronanosaurus not being with us. Ooh, that is something else. There we go. It is good to go, folks. It is the Canadian Grand Prix as we see the final people come around the corners there and taking their place on the grid. There we go. It is a race to the first corner. Will Big Knockos and K Flemmo do what they've been doing to Bunsey at the start of a race for the last few weeks? Bunsey setting it a bit, looking a bit right here. But there we are, folks. It is 1 light, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And it's lights out in the Canadian Grand Prix. And it is good to go. Let's see. Oh, and he's under pressure. And there's Big Knockos doing what he has been doing recently to Bunsey at the start, taking positions, but he's getting it back because on the inside that second turn, Bunsey had it, but there it is. Big Knockos makes that stick and takes it back on the straight, being in that faster beating that faster Alpine, but Bunsey has fended off Keith Lemo, Major Jam and Mayo Man. So it is Big Knuckles leading this race with Keith Lemo right behind Bunsey in third position. Budge is, as he started, in third place. Welsh Wizard is up 3 positions. Where are we at? We have Wilfred Boney up 1 position, as is Kaiser, Ironman and Elite Carbon. Bad start by Why Not See, back in 19th position, dropping 3. There is another driver dropping like a hot snot. Who is it? It looks like Wilfred Boney, as he got away badly there in the final sector on that turn. So let's see, he is down 3 positions. Angry Comedian now up to 12th. He's up 2 positions as we see. Oh no, hold on. It is a 3-way race going into the final corners. It is 4 drivers, both 2 double-sided. 2 doubles as they approach the first and second corners once again. Wow, and we're on board with the Angry Comedian with Elite Carbon. It looks like, oh, and there's the Haas of Bubba Lucas running wide on turn 2. Oh my God, Chameleon are still in 14th now, but this is an incredible race with the Red Bull of Kaiser Gunner, Rory Drain in the Williams as he goes round on the inside on that turn. The Chameleon has the faster car, but look at the 2 of these guys. He is burning some stuff here, and it is Rory Drain who backs out, and Chameleon runs wide there but leaving space. And Elite Carbon is up 5 positions to 12th place. And Chameleon up 1. Let's see, we have another massive battle that's going on as the battle behind was sorted out. Woo, is a hero. Mayo Man has dropped all the way back, and he's overtaken by his fellow McLaren driver, Blue Gunner, as Mayo Man dropped back a long way. Welsh Wizard up 5 places. There is a hero on the inside of these 2 McLarens. Is a hero and Mayo Man having a little tap. And that means that he's under pressure now because he came to an almost complete stop. Supreme Bios all over the back of him. This is an incredible start to this race for this mid-pack. Blue Gunner racing away now from the guys that were in there. There's the first penalty of the day to Wilfred Boney for cutting corners. He is back at 16th position and getting penalties. That is not going to be a good way. Kate Flemo has dropped all the way off in that what is it called? The Haas. That is Kate Flemo must have had problems at the front. Major Jam now finds himself in 3rd. If he finishes there, he does jump Chameleon as things stand. Elite Carbon up 6 positions, and there is is a hero and Mayo Man going at it again into this final sector. Sorry, that was Blue Gunner and is a hero, I think. Unless Mayo Man just got a really slow exit out of that corner. But that is the very fast Mercedes, and that is a big corner cut from the man in the Mercedes. He's going to get a warning for that, to say the least. Blue Gunner up. Mormick is holding it steady in 6th position. What a man. This is where he can lay it down. This is the type of track that will do well. Sully, woohoo! Welcome in, fella. How is it going? Love to see you. It is going to be an interesting race, to say the least. Budge is now up to 5th, up 3 positions. He is looking to close in on Chameleon as well. Only 17 points between them, and he currently sits in a 10-point advantage in this race. Welsh Wizard up to 4th, having an absolutely stonking first stint in this race, with Major Jam joining the podium sitters. But look at this, folks. Bunsey is outside. Oh my God. Bunsey is outside of the 1 second DRS zone, and I am about to lose my shit. Do not do this to me. Oh my God. I am absolutely losing my freaking mind here. Does anybody have anything to know anything about what may be the problem as it relates to PS4 in this game? 34878. 34878-0. I'm going to have to find out what the frick that is, because it's absolutely driving me insane, and I apologize once again to everybody. I am more or less done with this. I honestly cannot I can't get over how annoying this is. We will get in. We will get in. Come on. Welcome in, Sully. It's good to have you in, fella. And that is ultimately very disappointing. The last 2 weeks on this game has been absolute cat. Nothing but problems. Oh my god. Let's see. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm not enjoying this whatsoever. Oh, not enjoying this whatsoever. We have enough bandwidth, way too enough bandwidth to be doing this. And I just don't know what's going on with the game at all. Folks, if you haven't done so already, would you please give this, other than the fact that this is an absolute shit show right now, would you please give it a sympathetic like to the stream and a follow on the channel in absolute sympathy and support of your Meeps, because I really freaking need it right now. I am done. I am pretty much done. Okay, folks. Let's see how this will go. So we are back racing, and Welsh Wizard has gotten that penalty, as we would have imagined. Let's see where we are with, let's see, position, sorry, beg your pardon. We know all, no stops for anybody as yet. Tires, there we go. We are back live with this race. Major Jam extending his advantage in third place over Welsh Wizard. Budge up to fifth, as we said. And there is a hero out of this race. And that is a safety car, folks, I think.